Good morning, everybody. We are here. It is cold outside. My gosh, dude. 37 degrees, cloudy. It could snow. We don't know what's going on right now. We got Dark Bro, F-I-R-S-T, first in the chat, baby. What's going on, franchise? Dark Bro franchise. Nick F, good morning to you. CD Wet, CD Wit, not CD Wet. CD Wit, good morning to you. Dark Bro, CD Wit, John J, Dark Bro, John J. Fist bump, fist bump. Fist bump, fist bump. Johnny J, thank you very much for the fist bump, man. Thank you very much. We've got YNB Fight, Moji, Dark Bro, Kalani, DD214, Missing Link, Kombu, Dark Bro. Ryan, I thank you very much for being in here, Ryan, you come in bright and early in the morning, but I think it's afternoon for you. Might even be evening or night. I have no idea what time it is. Thank you very much for the super chat, Ryan. Kalani, man, 14 months up, bro. I may be broke, but at least I'm a broke bro. Nice, Kalani. Ryan says, "Be rich by March 2024, bro." Let's get it. Let's all make a pact. We're all gonna be rich by 2024. March of 2024, like Ryan says, we are all gonna be rich. Ryan, I'll take you up on that. Let's do it. CD Wit, boom, baby. 4 months up, bro. I love it, CD Wit. I love it, man. Everybody with a green name in here, thank you very much. CD Wit throwing that out there. And I got to turn the volume up because I heard that very, very, very faintly. So, yes, turning the volume up on that. CD Wit, man, thank you very much. Congrats, noise, CD. Spooky Walks Portsmouth. Good evening, Clay and everybody. What's going on? 50 Shades of Spooky. How you doing? Noise, Kalani. Thoughts on Gala games. YNB. Yeah, I got a couple thoughts on Gala games. I don't own... Look at this chair. This is what you guys do when you make me move around in this chair so much. I gotta tighten these bolts back down. Look at this thing. Should not be doing that. Thoughts on Gala games. Number one, I don't know how legitimate some of their tweets are. Okay, there was some stuff going on a couple months ago when Gala Games was running, talking about partnerships with The Rock and Mark Wahlberg and things like that. So I don't know how legitimate their actual information is that comes from their Twitter accounts and their social media accounts. That's kind of a concern for me, and also the information that they distribute in their Discord. Kind of the same deal. So I am a little bit skeptical of their internal team, but nonetheless, they are building a platform of a massive amount of cryptocurrency and blockchain related gaming. So if you believe that they've got a future, even though their social media accounts may not be terribly accurate or professional, you could see some gains. People buy anything, and Gala is a very popular coin. Gala is well known, and Gala's got a gaming platform. So it's got its benefits, and my only real drawback is, well, who's running their social media? Is it legitimate information, or is it just some kid that's out there trying to make a go of it in the crypto world? That's my thoughts. Matthew Perry! What is going on, Matthew Perry? Guys, if you don't know who Matt Perry is, let me tell you who he is. He's Matt Perry, man. Subscribe to this dude right here, Chandler Bing. That's me, man. Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing. We're one and the same. Guys, Matthew Berry in the house. What's going on, man? Bro Clay, look at Sanin Inu and give your thoughts. If we can do 100x or more, it's termed as the next Shiba Inu killer. Highly doubt anything's going to kill Shiba Inu coin, but yeah, we'll pull up Sanin Inu, and we'll be able to look at that one here. And we can also, we might want to put this through Go Plus. All right, we'll pull that up. I got that on... Got that on CoinMarketCap. We'll look at it in a second here. Wow, 50 Shades of Spooky. I like 50 Shades of Spooky. Heck yeah. Chandler's in the house, baby. Hey, Chandler Bing. Oh, yes. Good morning, MP. Yahoo! What's going on, Roulette Wheel? Man's Pair. I've been a subscriber for 2 years. Boom. Ryan, Matthew, Ryan. Glad you guys could meet. Gary Gensler getting roasted on the stand today. You know what? Sometimes I just think guys kind of deserve to be roasted. I don't know, man. I do believe they deserve to be roasted sometimes. That's not to say that, like, he can't handle himself. Obviously, he chose that career path, and he chose to be head of the Securities and Exchange Commission. So Gary Gensler, guys like Jerome Powell, things like that. It is nice to see them roasted sometimes. But I gotta admit, dude, I really do think Jerome Powell is a smart guy. I don't know if he always makes the best decisions, but if he's not like pre-fed those questions that he's going to be seeing and doesn't have prepared answers, I think he's a smart guy. I do think that Jerome Powell does a very good job of fielding questions in a way that allows people to know he knows what he's talking about, but he's still not going to answer your question with any clarity beyond what he's willing to. So I have to take my hat off to Jerome Powell and say, all right, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. Even though we might agree or disagree with some stuff on him or with him, then you can't deny it. The guy knows his stuff. So you got to give credit where credit is due, and credit goes there. Matthew likes Gala. Well, dude, anybody that likes Gala can like Gala, man. Gala's got a great gaming platform. Just I wonder about their social media accounts. I unsubscribe to all the Terra Luna YouTubers. Oh my god, Bart, roulette wheel. Why would you do that? Why would you? Me? Too? Because I make videos about Terra Luna Classic. Gensler could not answer the questions when asked if Ethereum was a security. Oh, man. And you know what? I don't think that the SEC is very good at answering questions at all. Ryan, I've been reading a lot of articles on the SEC sending a Wells notice to, it might be Bittrex. It's a smaller exchange that is leaving the United States. I think it's Bittrex, but I could be wrong. It could be BitTrue. I don't know. It's one of the bits. Sending Wells notices to them, sending Wells notices to Coinbase. The SEC, these exchanges ask for clarity and they ask for a set of rules, and the SEC is responding just by saying no. It is literally the most childish thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You're in trouble, but I'm not going to tell you why you're in trouble. You're in trouble, but I'm not going to tell you how to fix it or get out of trouble. I just want you to be in trouble. And as dumb as that sounds, that's what the SEC is doing right now. They're sending out Wells notices, they're suing these exchanges, they're coming after cryptocurrency, but they're not providing light, and they're not providing, I guess, regulatory clarity on how to run a crypto exchange. And Coinbase is a very strange example. Coinbase is compliant with the SEC in the sense that they're a publicly traded company, I believe since 2021, and they meet all of the transparency requirements. And the SEC says that you can be a publicly traded company, and they looked through all of their I guess, financial statements. They looked through all of their business dealings, and they allow them to be a publicly traded company. But now they've got problems, and they won't tell them why. It's very strange, man. The SEC is a very strange organization. Are a farmer's a best friend? Kombu likes worms. All right, man, let's get started. Good morning there, good sir. The Mad Hippie, good morning to you. That's what I was thinking. Nate, wouldn't that be fun? Kalani says. So what is the bro roast for a Clay? Dude, you guys can roast me all day long. Listen, if you're going to roast me, though, make it funny, okay? Like, I get it. There's a lot of trolls in the comments of the videos. You guys can rip on my hairline, but I'll pull up a video of when I was 10 years old. I had the same stinking widow's peak. I got a big forehead. I get it. If you guys are going to roast me, you got to make it funny, dude. You got to make it funny. Let's see here. I'm waiting for the day. Jean-Pierre. Oh, my gosh. Dark Bro, don't you dare get me started, man. Don't you dare get me started. Oh my gosh, Dark Bro's gonna get me started. Alright, now that I'm started, let me just point out the difference, okay? Like I said, Jerome Powell, he does a very good job of displaying his knowledge of the situation and at the same time answering it in a way that doesn't provide any additional transparency beyond what he's willing to provide. There's a difference when Jerome or Jean-Pierre answers something and you can see the discrepancy between knowledge on the matter. We've got one that's very smart and one that just has no idea. So I'll be the first to admit okay? You do have to be prepared to a sense, or you've got to be very quick on your feet to be in a role, such as they are, fielding questions. And I'm sure that it's much different in real life. You know, you're in a room with people as opposed to being in a room with a ring light, right? There's probably a difference in terms, but you get used to it. You get used to it very quickly. So you would expect somebody to do better. You would expect, Dark Bro, you would expect somebody to do better than what we're being given. And it is sad when these are the people that represent the United States of America. Dude, you think at that point, you've got to be the best of the dang best, man. Hire some silver-tongued salesman for the job. You know what I mean? Like, hire some silver-tongued salesman that's going to be able to spin that room any way that he wants to spin that room. Even if he's wrong, he's going to have you convinced that he's right by the end of the correspondence there. I don't understand some of the decisions that they make, man. I truly don't. I would rather see some dude have the whole room convinced that this is the right answer, even if it's dead wrong, than somebody fumble and you know, train wreck. It's like the situation we see. Sorry, Clay. There's just too many Luna videos on notification. Yeah, Roulette Wheel, there are. Did you unsubscribe to me, Roulette Wheel? Did you unsubscribe to me? Come on now, man. Come on now. Don't do it. Don't click the unsubscribe button. Because it is true, man. Subscribers has gone down. This is the first month I've ever lost subscribers. Like I say, I don't know if YouTube's cleaning things up and cleaning up bots or what the deal is. But my subscribers went down. It's the first time I've ever seen it. It's because they have no clue. Honestly, I would have more respect for those people if they just came out and said, yeah, but really, just give us some money and we will leave you alone. Facts on that, man. SEC Divining Securities is like cops making laws. Yes, Kombu, it is, man. They're an enforcement agency, right? They're supposed to enforce the rules. They're not supposed to make the rules up. You are right. Gensler might be getting routed out. Oh, my gosh, Lonnie, let's hope so. Just didn't. Gary Gensler blames. Dude, why would Silicon Valley Bank have anything to do with the collapse of cryptocurrency? That's what he's blaming? That's what he's blaming? Oh, boy. Well, you know, they probably went into that prepared. We gotta point the direction somewhere else, man. Smoke and mirrors. There's a Twitter video with Gensler promoting Algorand. Oh, good job, Gensler. John Jay! John J, man, thank you very much for the super chat. I love, dude, those ones tickle my nose. When they're like blowing trumpets and blowing little things, those things tickle my nose really bad. But thank you very much, John J, for the super chat. She has no qualifications for that job. The only reason she was put there is because she ticked off all the boxes that they wanted. Yeah, I understand. They probably should be qualified for the position that they're in, though. For Dark Bro being first, there you go, John J. Congratulating Dark Bro on number 1. Dilly dilly to my Dark Brilly, Ryan Davis. Ryan, thank you very much. We don't need politically correct government subservient geezers like Pierre. Ryan, you are correct. You know, I really think, guys, that, you know, the United States should be more or less operated similarly to a corporation. In the sense that we should have the most qualified people in those positions. Whether you guys agree with one candidate or another in the previous election, I do believe that the President of the United States should be in the prime of his life. Now, me, at 33 years old, I do believe that I still have time to grow, mature, become wiser, and so on. I do, however, think that I am much more capable than somebody who is 85 years old, right? You've got to be in your peak prime if you expect to lead the country, the greatest country in the world, right? You should be in the prime of your life if you're doing so. And it's very strange to me that we're seeing guys that are 80 years old not only contending for the job, but getting the job. I don't think that there should be an age limit cut off or something, simply because of, I don't know. I guess they might need to pass some more rigorous tests than they currently have to pass in order to be president. But not just president, man. You look at Congress, you look at all the senators, we've got a very strange place, man. We've got a very strange place being led by people who are ready to die. Let's see. Evening, Clay. I'm watching the live coverage. SEC Chair Gary Gensler testifies before Congress. Do you guys want to pull it up? Do you want to watch some of this here, or what do you want to do? Crow's proposals were 100 million Crow coins. How many Crow are outstanding? I don't even know how many Crow are outstanding. Let's see. Oh, Sanin Inu! $15 million fully diluted market cap. Volume of $257,000. 10x takes you to 150. 100x takes you to 1.5 billion. So Sanin Inu, man, very doubtful that this coin reaches a $1 billion market cap. But I'll say this, your 100x is not impossible, because I would have also said that it was impossible or very doubtful that something like Shiba Inu coin would have reached a $1 billion market cap, and Shiba ran to a $40 billion market cap. So these meme coins you can't predict them with any level of accuracy. If a lot of people end up buying it, yes, this coin could do very well. Right now, there's only 7,599 holders, only 65,000 total transfers. It's a very, very small coin. If for some reason it develops a cult-like following, similar to Dogecoin, similar to Shiba Inu coin, yes, Sanin Inu could reach a $1 billion market cap during the next bull market, but that's the only way it gets there, is if it's develops some cult-like following similar to Shiba and Doge. Other than that, I don't see it reaching billion-dollar market caps. I wanted to look. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Let's see if Gary again, if we get to live. Is he still live?
Building your online business.
Whoa. Stop with the volume. Calm down. So do you guys want to watch this, or you rather just do a normal live?
I'm going to put all my investment, all my technology in breaking your security to get that information versus thousands of places.
Because if these guys are talking, I don't really want to talk over them. You know what I mean?
Centralizing is a security risk. Now, one of my questions: will the consolidated audit trail and the case databases collect personal financial information of American retail investors? Are you going to collect information on individuals who are using platforms to invest? Are you going to collect that information?
So you're right, there's two databases. The case database will not have individual
Hear that?
names, the birthdays, and so forth, but it has to have an identifier so that it can be tagged back to what the broker-dealer has.
What about consolidated audit?
Gentleman's time expired. Perhaps you can answer Chair Gensler in writing. The gentleman from New York, Mr. Meeks, is now recognized.
Commitment to
5 minutes.
improving the SEC's diversity disclosures, empowering investors.
I don't know if you guys want to watch this or not.
Greater corporate diversity, especially within America.
No, not that one.
Among senior management. And you mentioned your focus.
Do you?
Time on human capital rulemaking, which would include such disclosure improvements. And I understand that a proposal should be coming out within the next few months. Now, what concerns me, however, is much has happened since 2021, including efforts by some on the extreme right wing.
It really is, Mo.
Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis to politicize diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts and attempt to ignite his own, I guess, presidential campaign. Now we have well-intentioned companies in states like Florida trying to make improvements to their policies who find themselves at odds with the leadership of their state. It's also disappointing since there is evidence, strong evidence, that improving corporate diversity can be
What is this guy talking about?
issue. This should not be a partisan issue. For example,
This is Gary Gensler, man. What are we talking about diversity for?
bill received the support of 55 of my Republican colleagues right here on the House floor in 2019. So we passed it with the support, a bipartisan support with my Republican colleagues.
Dude, could you imagine if I was the girl sitting behind him and I was just like,
So given the attempts by Governor DeSantis and others to curtail DEI efforts in academia and corporate America, I have two questions related to your human capital rulemaking work. Is the SEC considering how state-level efforts to hamper DEI-related programs could make it harder for companies to comply with more robust human capital disclosures, which we expect from the SEC?
We consider the law, the federal law, but certainly if you have things, and we maybe have staff follow up if there's something at the state level that you want to flag for us and help us sort through in terms of any of our rulemaking, but particularly with regard to human capital management. But we try to do our best to stay within the law and how the courts.
dude, this dude totally,
Yeah, so, you know, what I'm concerned
this
about
dude
is
totally
what
looks
the
like this
SEC
guy,
can
man.
do in your human
Oh my
capital
God.
rulemaking.
There's no difference.
Shield public companies
Not him.
looking to do the right thing with
There's
respect
no
to DEI
difference.
and disclosure from state-based
Oh, all right. We're not watching Gary Gensler anymore, guys. We're turning this dude off. I've already had enough of Gary. All right, that was fun. That was fun while it lasted. The SEC guys, thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. And we're not going to be watching that anymore because that is definitely either going to make me mad or it is, it's just not what I'm interested in right now. Oh, you know what I want to do? Look at, all right, looks like an NFT. It is. It's an NFT of Gary Gensler. Doug Bro wants to wrestle Gensler. Do it, man. Wrestle Gary Gensler. Here's what I do want to look at. I want to show you guys Pulse Swap since it is currently working, okay? Puppy Scan, not Pulse Swap. If you guys haven't seen Puppy Scan, this is something you should be checking out. This is the Layer 2 blockchain where you can see all of the transactions for Shibarium. So average block time, 5 seconds. Total transactions right now, only 3.3 million. Okay, that is extremely low. Now you look at this, man, we've got 13.7 million wallets that are already created. This is very weird because we've only added about 100,000 transactions in the last week or so, but we've added almost like 10 million wallets. So I do believe somebody's padding these numbers on Shibarium for the amount of wallets that are created. There's not 13 million people out there that created wallets on Shibarium. There's not even a fraction of that are creating wallets on Shibarium. But here's what you need to look at, all right? The BONE. These are all of the transfers that are coming across. We're going to look at this transfer. I clicked on that. We're going to look at this transfer in a second here after I say, Kombu! Thank you, Kombu, for the mustache. I thank you very much, Kombu, man. Thank you very much for the mustache. Really appreciate that. Kenneth, what are you doing unsubscribing and then subscribing again, man? Kenneth, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I have no idea why you unsubscribed. Guys, please do check and see if you're subscribed, because if somebody like Kenneth is unsubscribing to the channel, I do believe that YouTube is kicking people off and unsubscribing them. Make sure that you are still subscribed because there's no reason Kenneth will be unsubscribed. Breast man about as much as Gary Gensler. It's alright. Hey, grow a big handlebar mustache, and your allergies will disappear. You just need a pollen filter. Yeah, dude, but I can't. Once I go like this, and I can start feeling the mustache, it's a definite no-go for me. But I should grow one just for the looks of it. Como, man. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. All right, let's check this out real quick. This is what a typical transaction on Shibarium looks like. The value of this is 0.1 bone. Since bone's roughly $1, the value of this is 10 cents. Now, 10-cent transactions are very low, and these are test transactions. So we should expect these numbers to go up based on the amount of bone. But, okay, this is the important part. Even if you do look at the difference in transaction sizes on Shibarium, this transaction fee is typical across the board, okay? And that's the very important part that we need to keep in mind. This transaction fee that you're seeing right here, 0.000021000000147. Now this does get broken down. So we come down here and we can see that the priority fee, or what is sent to the validators and delegators, those that are staking and delegating their bone, and those that have over 10,000 bone and became validators, this gets sent to them. 0.0000021 bone, or $0.00021. Since bone is roughly $1. This is how much is burned. I don't have to count them. I know that there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even missed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 zeros, and a 147 bone. Guys, this is the burn fee for every transaction. You can pull your calculator out right now, and you can see that just in order to burn one bone, you're gonna need like 100 trillion transactions to burn $1. If you want to expect to burn that 25,000, we're going to need like 10 to 20 quadrillion transactions to take place on Shibarium. If all of these numbers transfer over to the mainnet, that is a tragedy. There's no other word for it. That's a tragedy, man. Not a fan of Shitoshi either. Shitoshi is always in beta mode. Yes, he is, Ryan. But you know who's not in beta mode? Your bro, Fredo Corleone. That's me, by the way. Bro Corleone is not ever in beta mode. Yes, I like it when Clay talks about Shib. Roulette wheel. You like it when I talk about Shib in a good way, not when I talk about Shib in a bad way, right? And Shibarium is not going to burn. If these numbers hold true, Shibarium is not going to burn Shiba Inu coin. Would I be right in thinking Gensler would be one of the most 10 influential people in the United States of America? You know what? I don't know if influential is necessarily the correct word. I would say no, he's not very influential, only because people don't really care what Gary Gensler has to say. Gary Gensler has power, okay? Gary Gensler has power in the sense that, you know, he's the head of the SEC, and the SEC is basically coming after anybody and everybody that they want to right now. So Gary Gensler is a very powerful person, yes, in the sense that he can, you know, basically charge whoever he wants to charge and things like that. But in terms of influence, man, if you're using the word influence, I would expect that people want to do what you say or do simply because you've got respect. And I don't know if Gary Gensler has that level of respect to say that he's influential. Honestly, Kim Kardashian probably has more influence. Kylie Jenner probably has more influence than Gary Gensler does. You know, they put on a yellow shirt, dude. Everybody's gonna want to wear a yellow shirt. Like, it is what it is. Elon Musk, dude, says something about Dogecoin. Look at how many people go out and buy Dogecoin. There's a lot of people, I would say, that are more influential than Gary Gensler, but Gary Gensler could easily make life miserable for any of those people if he wanted to. So, yeah, I would say it's just a definition difference between influential and powerful there. But I don't even know if we did a market recap, guys. AMC sitting at $5.10 right now. Pretty steady on the day, down 2%, but, you know, throwing these barcode candles on the screen. Shiba Inu coin, same exact pattern. Sitting steady right now, up 1.5% on the day, but nonetheless, not a lot of volume in Shiba Inu coin. GameStop sitting at $22.04. GameStop has been unable to break through this $22 line for a very long time. The weird thing is, it might be ticking back down. So this is the support range right in here. You guys can see it, $22 or so. If it breaks it, I do think that you could gap back down to this $17 area. So that is something that I would be a little bit concerned about if you guys are in or thinking about buying GameStop. Bitcoin basically flowing around this level of support and resistance, 30,183, bouncing off. We talked about this a lot yesterday. Bouncing off that ascending trend line very nicely, came down, touched 29, that horizontal line, and now came all the way back up to this channel right here. Following this channel perfectly, as you can see, bouncing in between $29,000 and $30,000 per coin. Still right in the middle of that channel there, and it does seem to be holding up nicely. The NASDAQ sitting very steady today. NASDAQ is just 0.02% higher on the day, 0.1% basically right there at break even. Biora Therapeutics, literally no action in Biora Therapeutics right now. Look at this day. 100 shares, 100 shares, 1,000 shares, 100 shares, 800, 500, 600 shares, 100 shares. No volume whatsoever on Biora Therapeutics. $2.72. AMC 550 or 510. Ethereum almost 21,000, bouncing off 21,000, 2,100, not 21,000. Sorry, I was thinking about Bitcoin. Bouncing off 2,100 and currently at $2,096. Shiba 1154. Dogecoin 9.3 cents. Dogecoin's looking pretty solid. Bitcoin sitting at 30,199. Mullen Auto sitting at 9.88 cents. Barcoding on the day today. Not a lot of action in Mullen Auto there. Sundial sitting at $1.53. CEI $1.64. The SPY sitting at $4.14. BBIG 26 cents. Highcroft Mining sitting at $51.20. Netflix $333. The QQQ $318.94. And you've got Ape sitting at $1.61. Not barcoding per se, but nonetheless, these candles don't look very good on Ape right now. People sitting sideways and waiting to see what happens. Let's see. Mind-blowing. Zachariah. It really is, man. I knew Shibarium would be dead on arrival, unfortunately. Well, things could turn around, man. If the fees change during the mainnet release, I'll be much more grateful than I am with these testnet numbers. Fredo likes growing mustaches. Ever since he filmed the gun, he let Don get shot and went into the casino business. He wears a mustache. He wore one when he betrayed his older bro, Mike, a.k.a. me. Is this considered a mustache? Just a little bit of stubble that I've got right here. If it's considered a mustache, I also like wearing one. If it's not considered a mustache, then I do not wear one. Shib is dead. Peter! Nah, Shib's not dead, man. Shiba Inu coin is stagnant right now. I'll give you that. Everybody in the cryptocurrency market is kind of focused on what's going to happen next. And I don't believe that that means that it is dead by any means. The Shiba Inu coin community is where Shib gets its strength, and I think it's going to be much more difficult than a lot of people are kind of giving credit to destroy Shiba Inu coin. Libro has more influence than Gary. Thank you very much. DD214, that is probably not true, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how many people that like Gary Gensler and would do something that Gary Gensler says to do. Fredo missed my important comment about Shuggy and super stickers. I'll go back and look at it. Lunatics token, 0.00002095. Nice. Is that the Lunatics token on the Ethereum blockchain or the Lunatics token that has already been out? Shuggy? Where are we at? Shuggy? Claybro, watch out, and just note this done. Shuggy was released on Thursday. Its market cap was 10,000. It did a 150x in 3 days and went to 1.5 million. It's a $500,000 market cap right now, not fully released on CoinMarketCap. That's dangerous, dude. That is dangerous. It's not a honeypot. It legitimately went up like that. Dude, if that's not a honeypot and it legitimately went up 150x in a couple days, Ryan, I need to know, were you in on it, man? If you were in on it, oh my gosh. Even if you took $1, 150x, man, you freaking killed that trade. Good morning, Moji. Good morning, Back to the Future. Oh, and the other one is the altcoin season. You know, Aiden, altcoin season is going to be when confidence returns to the crypto market. And I don't think confidence is going to return to the cryptocurrency market until, one, all of this exchange drama dies out. Whether the SEC or the CFTC or whoever the heck CMD is done ridiculing the centralized exchanges here in the United States. I think that's one factor that is absolutely going to have to be resolved. Another one, people have to be confident in the stock and crypto market again. You know, if we get to a point where you're earning 7%, 8%, 9%, 10%, or something crazy like that on bank CDs, which you're earning 5% on right now, if we get to a point where you're earning any more than that, people are not going to be drawn to the stock market. They're simply going to make their interest holding their cash. So that's a very important part as well. You need a reason to invest. You need that risk-on scenario, and you need confidence if you expect these little projects to rally the same way the big ones will. Lunatics on BSC. Gotcha. Zechariah, aren't they releasing the one, or haven't they released the one over the last couple of days on the Ethereum chain as well? 6 billion market cap. Shib isn't dead. Nah, Shib's not dead yet. I do think that, you know, Shib could die. I don't think it's unkillable, okay? People would have said the same thing about things like, what is the Safe Moon? You know, they would have said the same thing about Safe Moon. Safe Moon is unkillable. Well, dude, Safe Moon got killed. When you drain liquidity pools, you get killed. If it comes out that the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team doesn't care about Shiba Inu coin, you know, you might see a lot of people selling off of Shiba Inu coin because they truly believe that Shitoshi created Shiba Inu coin. I was appalled today. I was reading through some articles, and people that wrote the articles from, I don't know if it was CoinDesk or the Decrypt or where it was from, but they wrote an article about Shiba Inu coin and referred to Shitoshi as the co-founder of Shib. Shitoshi is not the co-founder of Shiba Inu coin. Shitoshi had nothing to do with the building of Shiba Inu coin. Yet, for some reason, the ecosystem team is redistributing this article and is not clarifying to the contrary. They are stating that Shitoshi made Shiba Inu coin. I am telling you right now, that would be no different than me coming in and saying that I created Bitcoin. It was me. And if I can convince you guys that I did it, even if it's a lie, who the heck cares? Because you believe me. There's no difference because Shitoshi did not create Shiba Inu coin, but he's trying to convince everybody that he did. No, Fredo, I was not in on it. I don't seem to have that kind of luck. If I was gonna get into Shuggy, I would have been at the current market cap 500,000, not 10,000. See if you can look at the chart, please. Ryan will try to pull it up for you. Shuggy was a bear. Shuggy had, not Shiggy, Shuggy. No, it does not come up on CoinMarketCap. Let's see. Is it an Ethereum token, man? Because I don't see anything on PooCoin either. I don't see anything on PooCoin. I don't see anything on CoinMarketCap. I highly doubt that it's on CoinGecko. No, it's not on CoinGecko either, man. So I can't find a chart on it. Where would you look? Like Dex Tools or something? Shitoshi's a little, you know what? You know, leech sounds like a bad thing. Look, Shitoshi is a leech or a barnacle or whatever, in the sense that they're building an ecosystem around Shiba Inu coin. Now, we do know that, like, those little leech fish that swim around and attach themselves to sharks and stuff, like, they're beneficial for the shark. They clean the shark up. And the shark is beneficial, much more beneficial to them than they are to the shark. But it's kind of like parasites like that are a necessity, man. So Shitoshi has done a very good job at building stuff around Shiba Inu coin. And marketing this entire ecosystem in a way that if he didn't exist, it might be worse off for Shiba Inu coin. So in a sense, yes, like it's a necessary relationship at this point, but you are correct. If Shiba Inu coin didn't exist in the popularity that it did, Shitoshi in this bone leash Shiboshi ecosystem would not exist. It does beg the question, though. Would Shiba Inu coin have hit the levels that it did and be as popular as it is if you didn't have all of the drama, you didn't have all of the development, you didn't have the ecosystem that's been built around it? You know, is it mutually beneficial, and to what degree does which party benefit? That's the question we'll probably never have an answer to. But it is absolutely true. You know, it is like a parasite. Parasites, it gives you a bad connotation. I don't know if barnacle is necessarily as bad as something like parasite, but that's the relationship. Feeder fish, that's the relationship that you've got right now between the ecosystem and Shiba Inu coin. It was built around it. Shiba Inu to Puto. Yes. First rule of Shibarium is don't talk about Shibarium. Elon has spoken. Nice. Hey, bro, reach out to the Ape Father. Please tell him how to make YouTube membership work to benefit the ones giving super chats also, just not himself. Back to the Future. Do you know if Ape Father was in here yesterday? There was somebody named Ape Father in here yesterday, but I really never know if they are, like, if it's a legitimate account or not. Matthew Perry's account was obviously legitimate. It was highlighted and checkmarked when he came in here, but, I don't think that Ape Father gets a highlight and a checkmark when you got 10,000 subscribers. But yeah, no, nonetheless, man, I do think that Ape Father should do some memberships and things like that. Back to the Future. Ape Father, no thankful for the ones buttering his bread, and then he's not worth following. And I'll tell you, Ape Father would love to eat that buttered bread, man. That is true. I am the Shib creator. No, I am the Shib creator. Roulette wheel. Dang it, dude. I'm trying to come in here. I created it. Crypto Rankio is a good site to see how I find all of these tiny little micro cap coins. Crypto Rank, is it cryptorank.io or is it Crypto Rankio? Hold on. I'd be like my dad. What's the Spanish website for Crypto Rank? Is it Crypto Rankio? Yeah, Dad, it's Crypto Rankio. That's the Spanish version of CryptoRank.com. It's CryptoRankio.com. Oh, gosh, man. What's Dark Bro got me into right now? Crypto. Let's go back out to Google and Google this. Crypto Rank. It's CryptoRank.io. Gotcha, man. I figured it might have been .io after you said that. CryptoRank.io is the website, yes. It's the .io, not CryptoRankio. This is not the Mexican version of the CryptoRank.com. It's not CryptoRankio. Your representative from Ohio is introducing a bill to remove Gary Gensler from his position. Boom! 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 Ohio for the win! Nice. Alani. Well, if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. The only question that I have is, will he be replaced by somebody worse? It would be hard to think that the answer is yes. But if there's anything I've learned about the modern and current world that we live in, it is that yes, things could always be worse. They could always find a worse replacement for Gary Gensler. That could definitely happen. Dude, they might pull in Sam Bankman-Fried to replace Gary Gensler. They might think that that's a good idea, and you'll just be left there. Well, they'll think that, no, this is a good idea. I'm telling you, man. Slayer JC, what's going on? Fredo, did you study finance? Ryan, I am very comfortable with finance. What's up, bro? Mosif, J-Bones, baby. You blocked me Back to the Future. I love that movie. And Michael J. Fox. What? Who blocked who? Sub Penny Crypto King. Something. Any new updates for AMC April 27th hearing and how it will impact the market? No, actually, Nufo. I looked for articles yesterday because Ape Father, real or fake, whoever it was, came in here talking about a delay in the AMC court case and a delay in the settlement issuance there. So I did do a quick Google search, didn't look for too long, but I did not see any new articles. So I would imagine we will see exactly the same kind of reaction that we have been seeing. If the judge comes in and blocks the conversion, I actually imagine AMC will pop up and Ape will pop way down. If AMC gets approved for the conversion, Ape will pop up and AMC will drop down. It is the way that it is, man. So I don't know any new developments for the AMC conversion decision or the court case that's out there. I did look yesterday, I think during the afternoon live stream, but I could not find anything. How about to lose its meme status? Oh, we're coming in hot with this one, baby. We're going to take Gary Gensler out. Seems like the majority of the questions are on the side of pro-crypto from our representatives. Listen, I really do hope so, okay? I understand the risks of cryptocurrency. I understand that the industry is riddled with scammers and thieves. Like, I do completely understand that. But, and I understand that there may need to be some regulation in terms of, centralized exchanges. People don't like it if you're just out there trading money without knowing your customer. I do understand that there are implications of doing, anonymous transactions, and good and bad things can happen in that sense. Now, I think that the United States would probably ban decentralized finance before they embraced it. I don't think that's necessarily a terrible thing, but I still believe that that's the direction they're going to end up going. They're going to blame it on security. They're going to blame it on terrorist funding. If I can send any quantity of money without anybody knowing where it goes, there is the possibility that I send it to somebody that shouldn't have it, right? And that possibility is what is debated in the decentralized finance world. Now, if I send Dark Bro $1 worth of Ethereum and don't want anybody to know about it, one, that's nobody's business, and that's not bad at all. Now, if I send Kim Jong-un $1 And that's bad, okay? I don't want to send Kim Jong-un $1, and I would probably venture to say that 99.99999% of the decentralized finance market is people not sending Kim Jong-un $1, right? They're just not. They don't have his wallet addresses, and they're not going to do it. But the United States is trying to convince people that DeFi is only illicit activities and illegal transactions. So it's not, and I do think that that's going to have a pretty tough time. It's one person overstepping their boundaries. We all know the risk. No, I do agree, man. And I don't know if it's necessarily one person, right? Like, I get Gary Gensler's in charge and stuff, but I think it's more or less like, government control and administration, different administrations control and stuff. There's a fine line that you've got to walk between innovation and control. If I let you go out and do whatever the heck you want, sure, you're going to learn the hard way, whether you're going to build something amazing or destroy the world. So there does have to be rules, but, make the rules. Don't just put people in jail, and don't just fine people millions of dollars without knowing the rules. A lot of chatter about the market's supposed to be in a really bad shape come June. A lot of awkward, clandestine, and sinister activity going on amongst the powerful countries in the world. Yeah, Pudgy, there is, man, and I've actually been seeing a lot of that chatter as well. Now, I'll say this, okay? It's most likely chatter unless the data follows. So I can be in conspiracy theory mode, and I can truly believe that these idiots are going to destroy things. Like, I can convince myself of that, and, I don't really want to get, like, super political or anything on here, and I would probably need to in order to convince you guys of that, but I think you could go down the same path. You guys are all smart. So I'm sure you could convince you guys yourselves that the end of the world is near, and these idiots could destroy everything simply because they want to. But, if we don't have more money being printed and a dollar spiraling out of control, is inflation really going to get worse? We've seen some improvements. Prices are high, and they're not going to get any lower. But inflation will get lower if prices don't pick up that increase again. So inflation will be coming back down. That's a fundamental indicator of economic growth. Interest rates. Why would we raise interest rates if we don't need to fight inflation? So interest rates may have peaked. We might be creating a scenario where the chatter is destruction, but the data is good. And in that sort of a situation, man, I watched a movie. You're gonna hate me, Ryan. It was not The Godfather. Ryan, I thank you very much for yet another super chat. Now you unblocked me, Back to the Future. Good. Ryan is not blocked by Back to the Future. Ryan, I watched a movie a couple weeks ago. What movie? Darn it. Inside Job or Inside Man? Denzel Washington. Older movie, guys. Older movie. I think it was Inside Job or Inside Man. The guy that owned the bank didn't want the robber to steal what was inside of his safety deposit box. Because his safety deposit box took him back to I don't even know if you can say that on YouTube. Took him back to some very bad days. And the moral of the story was, there's different morals of the story, but it made the statement that when there's blood in the streets, buy property. And I do believe that that's the situation that we could be in right now. The government is creating blood in the streets for crypto. The government is absolutely creating blood in the streets for the stock market. It is the transition and transfer of wealth phase that we're in right now. They're taking it from the impatient, like Warren Buffett says, and transferring it to the patient. Institutions have time. These old fogies that run the world, they don't necessarily have time, but they understand that the government has time. And that's what I believe they're doing right now. They're creating panic. They're putting blood in the streets, and they are buying up even more property. They're buying up more companies. They're buying up more equity, and they're increasing their value. It is time to do so. It is not time to get scared. It is not time to walk away when there's blood in the streets. Buy property. Was that the name of the movie, though? Inside Man. All right, I didn't know if it was Inside Man or Inside Job or what it was. I thought it was Inside something, the bank robbery, the bank heist that took place there. I really do think that that's what the government might be doing right now, especially going on with Pudgy. You know, going on with Pudgy, there's a lot of chatter of destruction, man. And if I can convince you that things are going to get destroyed, you might sell me something really cheap if you believe that it's the end. I love how people call it conspiracy theories, but because in history, what do people do with money and power? Do time and time again. It's literally a written path that is continuously followed. There is no longer a theory when they become fact. Dark Bro, you are correct, man. Chinaman got caught up with an undeclared police station in New York and destroyed evidence of reports back to their Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my, Pudgy, that sounds insane. Hey Clay, thoughts on Terra and their pre-sale? Ray, I have not seen Terra's pre-sale, man. Here's my honest thoughts, okay? I'm skeptical of any pre-sales that go on. I truly believe if you're going to be launching a coin, just do a fair launch, man. Just do a fair launch. Let your coin rise in value as a commodity as opposed to a security. If you're doing pre-sales, you know, you're going to have to skirt the SEC. Yeah, it just walks and talks and begs to be called a security at that point. And pre-sales, these dudes could just run off with the pre-sale money the same way that Terra C Vita did with Terraport Finance. And there's more blood coming. Jay, listen, there might be more blood coming, right? And that's the whole continue to stay strong and buy in approach and have your longevity. Be able to outlast the blood. The blood will dry up. It can be legitimate blood and a legitimate reason for prices to drop. But if you outlast it, and you know what? It might be very difficult. I don't know what our generation is going to have to deal with. We might be the unlucky fools who literally have to deal. You know, you're 25, 35, 45 years old right now. We might be the ones that have to deal with putting our rain boots on and going out and walking in the blood for the next decade, man. We might be the ones that deal with it. But that is how you set up the future generations. It takes someone of very strong will to be able to go out and build on a blood-soaking foundation. But if you do, man, if you're able to continue pushing through something like we've been going through for the last couple of years here, you know, it could set up the entire foundation. When the sun finally comes out, dries everything up, and you know, growth begins again, we're the ones that may not get to experience it. But we're the ones who dug the foundation. We're the ones who began to build, and we're the ones who set up our future families, or however you want to word it that makes sense to you. Ryan says, Inside Man 2006, Denzel Washington. Ryan knows his movies. I can't believe Fredo betrayed me again. Watch The Godfather. Ryan, I guarantee you when I watch The Godfather, I'm probably going to have to send you a message on Twitter or somewhere letting you know that I am watching The Godfather. I might even have to stream it, and just so everybody can watch it together. That was a very inspirational speech. Roulette wheel. Appreciate that, dude. You know what? You guys inspire me, though. You really do. I want to inspire greatness in all of you because you guys inspire greatness in me. Fredo, Shuggy OG on Coin Market Cap. Shuggy. Shuggy. I think I was typing in Shruggy, wasn't I? Or was I typing in Shuggy? Yeah, but it doesn't. But this doesn't really show up too well, does it? I do see it on here now. I didn't think that these showed up before. This might be something new. So, yeah, Shuggy with wrapped Ethereum here. Total liquidity, 61,000. Very low, man. Total volume, 418,000. Only 477 holders right now, guys. That is extremely low. You know, I think at this point, it truly is too early to determine anything about this coin. But if you're looking at an hourly chart, yeah, this is where you've got your massive gains. And this could cause, look, if you just get a little wick like this, you could see some pretty strong gains. So this is wicked up a couple times over the last couple of days. From where we're at now at 0.002, 0.004, it's wicked up to 3 cents and back down. So you've seen some 10x wicks, man. Those wouldn't be bad at all to take advantage of if you could get in. But I highly doubt you see anything like this just right off the bat, shooting it up to 12 cents. So definitely a dangerous coin, man. I wouldn't go in there and put a ton of money in this at all, because who the heck knows what these guys are gonna do. It's brand new. 400 holders, major risk. Dude, if you want to hold it and see if anything happens over the next year or so, absolutely go do it. But that seems like a difficult chance for me. Pre-sale, to see how many peeps bite. Moji, absolutely. How many people send in their money? There was a report live yesterday about that. Oh man, I didn't see the report, Pudgy. It does sound insane though. Fredo's right. I got wrecked on Fight Out pre-sale. Well, there you go, guys. That's it. Some pre-sales are successful. Some pre-sales are not. If you're gonna be buying into a token, my mentality is that, okay, I could sit here and I could have you guys, and really the only way that you might want to do a pre-sale in a legitimate way is to just create like a market cap, to just get a decent market cap out there on the launch of your token. Otherwise you're doing a pre-sale or you're doing a fair launch, and all of a sudden you put your coin out there and it's got like $1,000 market cap. That might make it unattractive to a lot of people. So that would be a benefit of a pre-sale in my, definition, is to do a decentralized pre-sale where you're just focused on market cap numbers and not selling all of your tokens or anything. Fair launch is probably the way to go. A legitimate fair launch doesn't necessarily create any value for you right off the bat like a pre-sale would, but I think it mitigates a lot of the risk of what the SEC is trying to do right now. Rozzy, what's going on, Rozzy? Nufo, Danny, how can I find the cost basis for Shinja for January 22nd, 2022? What do you mean the cost basis for Shinja? Your cost basis? Like what you bought it at? Is that what you're talking about? Or the price? You got me, man. Shinja new. Jeez, dude. I don't know. I don't know where you would see that price. I tried coming out here, but Shinja looks new, man. You're gonna have to see that on some. You'd have to see that on a different platform than CoinMarketCap. Anyone want to explain why chicken farms are all burning and cows somehow dying in vast numbers, and how to feed a both is becoming useless? Pudgy, I can't explain it, man. That's the chatter part. I could use that to convince you that things are going to get worse off. Richie's playing talk. Thank you very much for the super chat. Won't let me say where to find the follow-up movie to the one you watched on NoFlix. There's a follow-up movie to that? Well, let me say where to find. That's very weird. They won't let you say where to find it. It must be blocking that. But what is the follow-up movie to Inside Man? There's a follow-up for that one? I'm going to have to look into that. Richie, man, thank you very much. And it's already, listen, I was just going on and on and on and somehow missed the time. It is already past 1 o'clock. Richie, sorry to leave right after the super chat, but really appreciate that out there, man. And yeah, if there's a follow-up to Inside Man, you guys are going to have to let me know about that because I really did like that movie. So, Rozzy, man, shout out to you. Enjoy your afternoon. Kombu, Pudgy, Moji, Roulette Wheel, Pudgy, peace out of the diamond-handed turkeys, baby. Dark Bro, later to you. Shuggy does have 2,000 followers on Twitter, though. It begs the question, are they bought or not, Ryan? That's my question, is a lot of these social media accounts have bot followers. Richie, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate it. See you later, Rozzy. Mr. Brian, Nufo, AMZ, the Pulto, Ahoo, Roulette Wheel, Shinja to the moon. Let's take them all to the moon, man. Franchise, peace out to you. Danny, see you later. Danny and 30 Sanchez, man. See you later. Fredo, I'll get you soon. Ryan, I got you soon, man. DD214, peace out to you. Pudgy, enjoy your day. Mr. Brian, have a good one. Anybody else in here right now? If you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Ryan, you're very close. You're very close to being late on that. Ryan, I actually think you might have been late, but I'm a little generous. Don't mistake my generosity for weakness. Ryan, thank you very much for the super chat. All of you guys, you know what time it is. If you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Cool, Ryan. Cool. Cool, Ryan. Ryan's cool, man. Ryan, thank you very much for the super chat. Caesar's in here. What's going on, Caesar? Shout out to you. Shout out to Danny, Mr. Brian, and of course, Ryan. You guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.